Um, all right. Let's go to question number 3. How was the game built, and what kind of programs are used for the game development?
Uh, well, hold on. Let me look at this one so I can understand it a bit better. How was the game built? I guess is a technology question.
Yeah, mostly like what programs, what kind of, I guess, languages do we use for the tech and stuff like that?
Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of different things involved with the game. Um, for the client side of things, which is what you guys mostly see, the visuals and whatnot, the game is built in Adobe Air, which is and what all of our web players see is the Flash version of the game. All the mobile players see the Air version of the game. So that's the programs we use for that is Adobe Animate, Flash Develop, and I guess like Photoshop and a few other programs, but those are for the art side of things. And then the back end of the game, where the server code is written, it's all that's written in Java. And then we have a socket connection server that we use to communicate it to, which is called Smart Clock server. And then there's other things involved as well, like PHP, website stuff, all sorts of random things. But the majority of the game is written in ActionScript and Java. I don't know if there's really anything else we're going to answer to that question.
Um, I don't know if you covered it, but like we also use things like Photoshop and stuff for the art. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so the Extra Life goal. So Extra Life is this really cool program that I don't know who exactly started it, but basically it's a program for streamers where while you're streaming, you earn money for local children's hospitals. And so all of the money that's earned for Extra Life goes towards a hospital that we know of in California. And since we don't want to take any donations towards ourselves, that's what we decided to set up for the stream, just in case there were people that wanted to do donations or anything during the stream. So it's just a charity. It's a cool charity for specifically children's hospitals. They raise a lot of money and they do really, really great things. So I'm getting all the PMs on Kong now.
Yeah.
There we go.
We can go to the next question here. How long did you take to make the game? So we started this game. Let me check real quick. I want to say the game started development in like 2014, late 2014. So we have been working on the game for quite a long time, but for almost all of the development, we had normal jobs. We were working 10, 12 hours a day. And so the only time we really got to work on the game was on our free time. So that was just night times after work and stuff like that, and occasionally the weekends. So even though it was a long development time frame, we didn't really get to focus on it like a normal company would. So that's why it took so long to create. And then yeah, so roughly I'd say 2 years is how long it took.
Yeah, you guys are probably all seeing all my stuff. Yeah, so with our dev accounts, we need to test things and stuff. So sometimes on some of our accounts, there's always too many gems and stuff like that.
Oh, a gobby.
No capture chance though. So the next question is, will Bit Heroes get continued support for a long time to come, or do you plan on focusing on new projects? What is the largest challenge that Jupiomen / Bit Heroes has had to face?
I think the game audio is too loud, by the way.
Yeah.
But, I guess the short answer to this is yes, it will be supported for a long time to come. We have no plans to move away from Bit Heroes or work on, I mean, we have ideas for new projects in the future, but right now in the upcoming future, we're 100% on Bit Heroes, and I don't think that's going to change for quite a long time. So, yeah, I don't have like a full-on time frame for that, but it's full-on focus for Bit Heroes and nothing else right now. And yeah, it will continue to expand, and there will be a new game in the future, but like I said, all of our focus is on Bit Heroes, so it's up in the air as to how long in the future that's going to be. And then the largest challenge for us to face thus far, I don't know. Can you think of anything, Sean or Alicia?
Yes.
What?
That day where we were down for like an hour. That was like the craziest update we've ever had, and there was just so many problems. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
Yeah, there has been a couple of days that were pretty rough.
I was going to say that I think the hardest challenge was getting ready for mobile.
That
and then
too.
it was hard on us because we weren't getting content out. I was busy making content, but everyone else was focused on getting the game ready for mobile. So, and then we weren't pumping stuff out, and you guys were getting frustrated with us, and that wasn't much fun, but we're happy we got through it.
I would agree. The mobile push was the hardest, and not because of the amount of work, but the emotional toll that we took from having to not focus on creating content for the players. Like, it sounds silly, but like we felt really, really awful that we couldn't create fun stuff for the players for a good few months. So that was, I would agree, I think that was the hardest time. And no, the RNG is not rigged. All the RNG in our game is pure RNG. There's no weird manipulation. They're checking for people if they've received a legendary in the last week or so. It's all just pure RNG.
All right. Our next question is, right now, balance between pay to win and free to play seems really, really good. Are there set rules in the team on gameplay that you guys keep to make sure that this experience is positive?
I think it's more just, I mean, we're gamers too, and as much as we need to make money as a company, we want to make sure that people aren't basically forced to spend money. I think a good example of this is the accessory and pet upgrades that we added to the game. They were nice to have, but they weren't necessary. Like, we always make sure that whatever we add to the game, a free player can achieve in some way, and if they can't achieve it, it's not game breaking. It's not completely. It doesn't shut you out from the game completely. So I think that's just something we usually try to keep in mind. And it's a tough one because in a ways the game has those things in it, but we try our best to make sure people can receive gems at a reasonable rate. And it's not, if you don't have that legendary familiar, it's not the end of the world. You'll have something that's close to it, or at least somewhat comparable as a free player, and you might end up getting it. It's very possible for free players to get everything that a paid player can get it in a certain amount of time. It will take a long time, but you can.
All right. I think we're going to do a quick stop on the questions, and we're going to do a quick giveaway. So the first thing on my list for giveaway items is 1,000 gems. So here's how this is going to work. Give me just a second. So anyone that wants to enter this contest, I need you to type the word gem. And then I'll give you guys about 5 minutes. So according to my clock, that's 3:37. And we'll roll and see who gets the 1,000 gems.